Hi guys, welcome back to the channel once again here on YouTube. Sorry for the delay in uploading videos. I've been busy these past couple of weeks, and to be honest, the last few videos I did came at a bad time for myself. I was kind of struggling that particular week, so apologies if those videos did turn out disastrous. They weren't supposed to be, and I didn't mean to upset anybody if I did. So without further ado, let's move on and have a look at July 2025 Part 1's Wrestling DVD and Blu-ray pickups. So we kick things off with a custom Blu-ray. Probably use this one in the thumbnail. And that's WWE Night of Champions Rehab 2025. The Last Time Is Now. And we have John Cena with the undisputed WWE Championship risen above his head there. Really good artwork once again from my good friend Chad Stone over at WVM. Continuing on with having John Cena on the cover artwork. I really appreciate that, dude. And I did drop a hint to him, guys, that when I do eventually get around to getting the Evolution 2025 custom Blu-ray, that I'd like John Cena to appear in some kind of capacity on the cover artwork for that, even though it's a all-female pay-per-view. But just for a laugh, just for fun, I said to him, you know, can we get a limited edition reversible sleeve, one with John Cena on and one with the beautiful women of WWE for the Evolution main poster itself. But I guess I just got to watch this space. I'm not sure how he's going to react to that, but you know, it's a joke at the end of the day. But it's still fun if you can pull it off. I'll show you in the future video if we do end up going down that road of having John Cena somehow on the cover artwork for Evolution. But yeah, this artwork is absolutely fucking cool. Love the spine as well. The logo's cool. And let's check out what's on the disc then, guys. So, Night of Champions, kickoff, the countdown, the main pay-per-view itself, or PLE, and the post-show. So we had the King of the Ring tournament final between Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes kicking off the show, followed by Street Fight between Raquel Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley. Karrion Kross against Sami Zayn. Good to see Karrion Kross on the PLE. WWE United States Championship match between Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa. We also had Queen of the Ring tournament final between Asuka and Jade Cargill. John Cena put his undisputed WWE Championship on the line against CM Punk. And we also have, as I mentioned already, the special features of kickoff, countdown, and post-show. And here are the screenshots, guys. So we have Cody and Randy Orton at the top there. Raquel Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley, lots of R's there in their match. Jade Cargill and Asuka. And John Cena and CM Punk. And I believe that's going to be John Cena and CM Punk's last ever match against each other, unfortunately. All good things have to come to an end eventually, guys. And yeah, no more CM Punk versus Cena, apparently. But never say never. You never know. Moving on. I'll come back to WWE again in a bit. But this arrived in the post today unexpectedly because I thought it was being sent out with something else, but I realised I'd placed the order separately, but it doesn't matter. So it's from the Wrestling Store in the UK. So there's our website. I've shown you this a few times now, guys, the advert, but yeah, just in case you're wondering where I get these AEW sets from. So this is the Blu-ray of AEW Revolution from March 9th, 2025. We have quite an action-packed cover artwork there with Mox leading the pack there with Cope and Mercedes Moné behind. And then further into the background we have MJF, Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, Hangman Page, Timeless Tony Storm, Kyle Fletcher, and Takeshita, I think that is as well. And here's the spine. They've done away with the old Revolution logo in favour of this new one with the yellow kind of colour to it, or golden colour maybe. And it's hard to believe we're a year. It's been a year since the Sting retirement match at Revolution 2024. So yeah, a year later we have this one. An absolutely stacked card as well, with a 0 hour countdown. Plenty of action there to satisfy all your needs for AEW as an AEW fan or wrestling fan in general. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. So back to WWE again, and it's been a very, very long time since I purchased one of these, and that's a tagged classic, or tagged classics, from Silver Vision. I came across this one at a good price of just £10, and obviously I've got SummerSlam 92 on Blu-ray, the anniversary edition they released a few years back, and the only reason obviously I went for this one was because it has the SummerSlam 93, which I don't have any kind of physical media or physical form of. And yeah, it's just like, you know, another tagged classics to add to the collection as well. Absolutely love SummerSlam 92. So much nostalgia there for that one, and it's been a very long time since I've seen SummerSlam 93, so it'd be good to revisit that one again one day. And that one includes a countdown to SummerSlam as well as a special bonus exclusive footage. I think that VHS tape had that as well. But yeah, this is so cool, guys. And this particular DVD is going to make a lot of sense for something I'm going to mention now. A future video, this is going to trigger off. It will make sense when it happens, but a good friend of mine, Ross Hill, good brother of mine, lovely guy. Thanks to him, thanks to this DVD, and thanks to him as well. There's another video incoming. So depending on what order you watch these videos in today, whether you go ahead and watch Ross Hill's of what he sent me, or whether you're watching this one first, this will make sense. I don't know how to explain it better than that, but yeah. So yeah, tagged classic SummerSlam 92 and 93. And just a quick look at the match card for both, just in case you've never seen these pay-per-views, guys. If you're new to collecting as well, or you're the younger generation who want to check out some of the older pay-per-views from the early 90s, there's the match listing for both of those. So yeah, as I said, been a long time since I grabbed myself a tagged classics, and thanks for me picking that one up. I've just I've triggered something. I've triggered another video. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. Ross Hill, thank you, my brother, and I'll be thanking you loads in the video that I'm talking about. I'm not going to spoil it for everybody else, but you know what I'm talking about, brother, don't you? Yeah. Anyway, moving on then with this July Part 1 pickups vid. We have Simply Phenomenal, the best of AJ Styles, the early years. And this is a WrestleCrate exclusive cover. For some reason I thought I already had this one, but I got it confused with another AJ Styles DVD. Which I thought was a WrestleCrate one, but it wasn't. Sorry, it was, but it wasn't this one. It was a interview from 2014, I think it was. Yeah, AJ Styles then against Christopher Daniels from 2003, against Ron Killings. There's no date for that one, no date stamp, unfortunately. Versus Chris Sabin from 2003. Versus Colt Cabana from 2003. Versus Jody Fleisch from 2002, and versus Ace Still from 2003. So that's pretty cool. AJ Styles never puts on a shit match, not to my knowledge anyway. It's very rare you would see one, if he does have a few shit matches out there. So I can imagine they're going to be very exciting to watch those at some point. And I was going over how many AJ Styles DVDs there might be, and guys, there are so many, honestly. New ones keep popping up all the time, even like interviews and like releases from high spots that I didn't know it existed. So we're looking at, like, including Ring of Honor, TNA, WWE, these kind of Wrestle Crate ones, high spots releases, interviews in general. He must have it's got to be in the region of mid-20s, 25 plus DVD releases at the moment that I can find. Be interesting to try and track them all down and collect them all. CM Punk isn't far off either. He must have like 25 to 30 DVDs as well, from all the companies that have released for him over the years. But yeah, that's something I'll cover in a video some point, maybe, talking about that a bit more. Next up, WEW Squared Circle Seduction. So another one of those WEW DVDs again. Women's erotic wrestling or women's extreme wrestling. They keep changing the title for these things. But yeah, there's another one ticked off the list. So you got One Dirty Broad, ODB, in action there. And Hardcore Street Fight. Plenty of other matches. These are great, honestly, guys. I absolutely love those. The funny names some of the wrestlers have. I gotta do a review for one of those at some point, just to see what they're all about. That's the only reason, guys. There's no other reason I'd want to check them out. Anyway, last but not least, well, there's quite a few of these to go over, but these are the last part of the video now. So you remember, I think it was last month, I added some WCW Nitros, Nitro Blu-rays to my collection. I already had 95, and I had ordered 96 to the end of 97, and that spanned 3 volumes, I do believe. And so now I've got some more WCW Nitros to show you, custom Blu-rays. So we have Volume 1, the complete season. Again from WVM, my good buddy Chad Stone. Thank you for that, brother. And these ones have the cool logo as well, and the description of the disc number, the volume number, and the year. And this one's a 4-disc set, for example. 1998, very good year of WCW as well. So I'm very chuffed to add that one to the collection. And eventually I will look forward to reliving WCW from the very beginning, when it was NWA, all the way through to WCW. And then the early 90s stuff, the late 80s, early 90s, and then eventually when they get Nitro, then Thunder. I'm going to watch it all the way through in order with the pay-per-views. That's my plan one day. We have Volume 2. And the artwork for this is absolutely fantastic. Chad Stone done a fucking awesome job, as always. But yeah, this is Volume 2, the complete season. Nitro, again with the discs. I won't need to keep showing you, they're all the same pretty much, only labelled as volume and disc number and year, obviously. But yeah, brilliant. And 1998 with Volume 3, again a 4-disc set, I think think all of these are 4-disc sets, these individual volumes. And there's Chucky. That was funny with the that segment with Mean Gene Okerlund and Rick Steiner. And we have Jericho there, that side, in that screenshot. So yeah, that's the complete 1998 of Nitro. And 1999, Volume 1. The beginning of WCW's downfall, unfortunately. Blitzkrieg, a really cool cruiserweight, very underrated. Should have been a bigger star than he was. There's Roddy Piper with the US Championship, I think. It's pretty cool. Nitro Complete Season 99 Volume 2. Wow. Gorgeous George with her huge sunglasses on her head there. See that, guys? A Macho Man with the world title. I forgot he was world champion in 99. That's cool. Lenny Lane and Lodi. I was talking about those yesterday, and how there was a picture of Perry Saturn and Lodi together, a recent one, and Lodi looks absolutely jacked for 2025. Got Dennis Rodman, Rodzilla there as well. It's pretty badass. Yes, Volume 2. With Kiss and the Kiss Demon there. The Revolution members, Dean Malenko, Perry Saturn and Shane Douglas in the screenshots. And Volume 3 for 1999, we have Berlin, very cool wrestler, very underrated. Should have been a bigger star than what he was. Way before its time, that gimmick, definitely. Goldberg there with Scott Hall. Jeff Jarrett smashing a guitar over Buff Bagwell's head. Medusa with the cruiserweight strap. Sid Vicious, the Millennium Man, with the US strap. Booker T, Stevie Ray, and I think that's Billy Kidman there as well in that screenshot. Dustin Rhodes, aka Goldust, with the 7 gimmick that didn't really take off. It was a really strange one, that one. Apologies for the dogs barking out there back there, guys. That's neighbours' dogs. If that picks up in this video. So we have Haku and Meng, or Haku is still the same guy, and Elizabeth. And then we move on to 2000. Free count. Sid Vicious as well, and the Kiss Demon, Del Torborg on the front. Scott Hall, Hulk Hogan and Sting, and the artist formerly known as Prince Iaukea. The gorgeous Daphne, rest in peace. David Arquette as WCW champion. 2000 was one hell of a year. So bad it's good, so good it's bad, I don't know. You guys could decide on that one. And then we have a Volume 2 to 2000. Chronic, Kiwi, and Charmel. Or Paisley, it might have been in WCW, beg your pardon. Still the same woman. Kevin Nash. Insane Clown Posse there on commentary. David Flair. What's his eyes on? I mean, what a picture. With Miss Hancock, or Stacy Keibler, if you will. Evan Courageous. I think that's Evan Courageous, or was that... oh no, it's Shane Helms. They kind of look similar with their long hair. Scott Steiner and Beetlejuice in the Steiner recliner. Not Beetlejuice the film character, but the little guy. Got to get my words right. Don't want to offend anybody. We got Booker T and Vince Russo in that triple-decker steel cage, I think that might be. To do with Slamboree. I could be wrong though. Been a while since I've watched all that. And then we move on to 2001. There's only one volume for this. It's just the complete season. Obviously, we're looking at 12 weeks of 2001. because it was like March, sometime in March when the last ever Nitro aired. So January to March this covers. You have DDP and Canyon, the last ever Nitro with the McMahons, Steiner and Nash, Shane Helms again, Lex Luger and Brian Adams, and Booker T with the world title, Sting and Ric Flair in the last ever main event of Nitro, and then we have Team Canada there on the right hand side. But yeah, guys, that's WCW Nitro seasons all complete from 1995 all the way to 2001 now. So I have all of those, and I'm going to just go over all of my WCW collection just to finalize any other gaps that I may have outstanding pay-per-views or anything else missing. I know I'm still needing all of the Clash of Champions series. That's something I'll focus on getting in the future. I want to say a special thanks to my good friend Chad Stone for helping me out with all of these again. These customs are absolutely wonderful, and one day when the time comes, I'm going to enjoy starting WCW, as I said, from the beginning when it was NWA, and working my way through, watching it, everything in its entirety. And hopefully I'll have all of the content available to me, WCW, from when it began all the way to its the last ever Nitro. And yeah, I look forward to that. And thanks again, everybody, for watching this. Don't forget to check out the other video I've got incoming from my good buddy Ross Hill, my brother from Ireland. Awesome guy, awesome friend. Like I said, everything will make sense with that tagged classic when that video, when you see that video. Anyway, please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, and thank you for taking time to check this part 1 of July 2025 Wrestling DVD and Blu-ray pickup video. Stay safe, everyone. I'll catch you again soon. Goodbye for now.